His investigation led him deeper into the heart of the mafia's operations. What he didn't realize was that every step he took brought him closer to something far more dangerous than he could have imagined. Tariq, who had never been caught, knew the risks of exposure, and he was a man who wasn't afraid to eliminate anyone who posed a threat. The mafia began to tighten its grip around Ibrahim, manipulating situations and planting false evidence. They used Amina to get close to him, playing on his weaknesses and desires. She seduced Ibrahim with promises of power and influence, making him question his loyalty to his cause. She whispered in his ear that he was too good for the small, corrupt police force he served in. He could have everything he wanted if he joined them. But Ibrahim was different. Despite the mafia's efforts, he held on to his principles. He gathered a few trusted allies, including Chinonso, a fellow officer who had grown tired of Abuja's corruption, and Olu, a tech-savvy young man who could hack into anything. Together, they began to piece together the full extent of the mafia's operation. They found the warehouses, the secret codes, the routes the run took, everything. But just as Ibrahim was about to make his move, disaster struck. Tariq, always 10 steps ahead, knew that Ibrahim was onto him. The young officer was lured into a trap. Amina, whom he trusted, betrayed him. Ibrahim was arrested, framed for a crime he didn't commit. His career, his future, everything he had worked for was shattered. For a moment, it seemed like the mafia had won. Tariq was untouchable. Amina was back at his side, and the run continued without a hitch. But Ibrahim's fall was not the end of his story. He wasn't dead and he wasn't broken. With the help of Chinonso and Olu, who had managed to escape the trap, Ibrahim staged a daring rescue. In the dead of night, they freed him from captivity. But Ibrahim wasn't interested in running. He wanted to bring the mafia down. With his inside knowledge of the mafia's operations, he set a dangerous plan into motion. He started planting evidence, turning Tariq's trusted allies against him, and using the same strategies the mafia had used for years: deception, manipulation, and speed. The fight became a battle of wits, with each side trying to outsmart the other. In the end, it was a betrayal from within the mafia that led to Tariq's downfall. Amina, once the kingpin's closest ally, turned on him when she realized how far Tariq had fallen from the ideals she once believed in. She handed over critical information to Ibrahim, who used it to expose the entire network. Tariq was arrested and his empire crumbled. The Abuja Run was dismantled piece by piece as the authorities closed in on every operation, every last piece of the puzzle. The city breathed a sigh of relief, but the shadow of the mafia remained, a haunting reminder of what could happen when power and greed took hold.